21. When something is important enough, you do it, even if the odds are not in your favor. 2. Life is too short for long-term grudges. 3. Some people don't like change, but you need to embrace change, if the alternative is disaster. 4. If something's important enough, you should try, even if the probable outcome is failure. 5. I'd rather be optimistic and wrong than pessimistic and right. 6. If you get up in the morning and think the future is going to be better, it is a bright day. Otherwise, it's not. 7. If you're trying to create a company, it's like baking a cake. You have to have all the ingredients in the right proportion. 8. I would like to die on Mars, just not on impact. 9. I think it matters whether someone has a good heart. 10. People work better when they know what the goal is and why. It is important that people look forward to coming to work in the morning and enjoy working. 11. It's okay to have your eggs in one basket, as long as you control what happens to that basket. 12. Great companies are built on great products. 13. I always invest my own money in the companies that create. I don't believe in the whole thing of just using other people's money. Don't think that's right. I'm not going to ask other people to invest in something if I'm not prepared to do so myself. 14. I think that's the single best piece of advice. Constantly think about how you could be doing things better and questioning yourself. 15. Think there should be regulations on social media to the degree that it negatively affects the public good. 16. We're running the most dangerous experiment in history right now, which is to see how much carbon dioxide the atmosphere can handle before there is an environmental catastrophe. 17. Brand is just a perception, and perception will match reality over time. Sometimes it will be ahead, other times it will be behind. But brand is simply a collective impression some have about a product. 18. I will never be happy without having someone. Going to sleep alone kills me. 19. Really, the only thing that makes sense is to strive for greater collective enlightenment. 20. It's very important to like the people you work with. Otherwise, your job is going to be quite miserable. 21. I think life on Earth must be about more than just solving problems. It's got to be something inspiring, even if it is vicarious. 22. I don't create companies for the sake of creating companies, but to get things done. 23. Think we have a duty to maintain the light of consciousness, to make sure it continues into the future. 24. To make an embarrassing admission, I like video games. That's what got me into software engineering when I was a kid. I wanted to make money, so I could buy a better computer to play better video games. Nothing like saving the world. 25. I say something, and then it usually happens. Maybe not on schedule, but it usually happens. 26. The United States is definitely ahead in culture of innovation. If someone wants to accomplish great things, there is no better place than the US. 27. When was a child, this one thing I said, I never want to be alone. That's what I would say. I don't want to be alone. 28. If I'm not in love, if I'm not with a long-term companion, cannot be happy. 29. When Henry Ford made cheap, reliable cars, people said, no, what's wrong with the horse? That was a huge bet he made, and it worked. 30. If humanity doesn't land on Mars in my lifetime, would be very